A 27-year-old man from Jacksonville, Florida, have been arrested and charged with attempted armed robbery and attempted murder after he robbed and shot a man he was on a date with. So look, according to the reports, police said, "We were called to the hospital in response to a man suffering from gunshot wounds. He had 2 bullet holes in his right arm and 1 bullet hole on the right side of his chest. While he was still conscious and able to speak, he said, "I met the 27-year-old man on a dating app called Grindr, and we had been talking for a few days, and we agreed to go bowling. He told me to come pick him up on the corner by his house, and I did, and we drove to the bowling alley. And when we got there, he walked in and went straight to the bar to get a drink, but the bar was closed. So we left and went to the liquor store and bought some Crown Raw. And after that, we drove back to the bowling alley and we hung out in the back parking lot. And this when things went left. He ordered some food and wanted me to pay for it. And I told him no. And he started acting crazy. So I said, hey, this date isn't going well, so I'm going to bring you back to the street corner where I picked you up at. And I did that. And about 20 to 30 minutes later, he texted me and asked could he borrow $45 because he had gotten a ticket. I told him I didn't have money, but I would come back and pick him up so we could talk. So I did. And as we sitting there in my truck talking, out of nowhere, he just started shooting me. Listen. We got to stop going on dates broke. You knew you wanted to get drunk. You knew you wanted to eat before you left the house. And you also knew you didn't have no money before you left the house. And I get it. He probably told you he was going to take care of everything. All you got to do is show up. But people play games, and that's his money. And that's why I say we need to stop going on dates broke. Because the person you go on a date with ain't obligated to give you nothing. And then y'all pull up to the bowling alley and you walk straight to the bar? Man, you doing way too much. You need to be sitting down waiting for him to ask you, do you want something to drink? Because again, you ain't got no money. Even when he asked you what you wanted to drink, you shouldn't have told him no Crown Raw. You should have said E&J, Taka Vodka, or Seagram's Gin. You should have said something like that because you know you're going to get hungry in a little bit. And again, you ain't got no money. So you should be trying to get him to spend the least amount of money on you as possible. And you got unpaid tickets that you need help with paying too? Man, let's keep it all the way real. You shouldn't have even went on a date. And now you in jail. What's the chances of you making bond and you charged with attempted murder and attempted robbery? If you needed help paying a $45 ticket, I know you can't make bond. So you gonna be sitting there a while. You shot this man twice in his arm and 1 time in the right side of his chest. And the police said the whole thing is on camera. All because somebody wouldn't give you the money that they work for. Listen to me. If this dude right here remind you of yourself, get off that dating app and go find you a job.